Well, good afternoon. Thank you for showing up. This is a wonderful thing. We are at the library. This is music for a Sunday afternoon series that the library's been doing for going on about 50 years, I think. It's the longest running, continually running program that the library has done. We are also celebrating our 150th anniversary at the library. 150 years ago in November was our founding. Yeah, it's an amazing thing. We're older than New York Public. It's really, really great. A couple pieces of housekeeping before we get started is that I know you all noticed we don't have any restrooms here. They're under renovation just right across the hall. But down the hall toward the team room area, past the wooden pillar, there is a set of restrooms there that are working. But there's also, if you go up to the second floor, by the administration offices, we have restrooms there, and there's actually a water fountain, one that has a bottle filler, that is actually working. So if you need a drink, that's where to go. That's the only one working in the building. So it's something. Please silence your phones. It's hard enough to do this and try and keep everything coordinated without other things blocking the way. In 1 month, the next Music for Sunday Afternoon performance is going to be Queen Bey, the jazz and blues singer. She and her combo will be here. And they're going to do a much similar to thing what we did here, as to where you need to reserve spots because we'll have limited seating. But it will be live streamed just like today is being live streamed. Thanks to SciTech. Yay. A little bit about Harpists for Peace, which is why I'm here today. I do play harp, and about 13, 14 years ago, we had someone who had thought about the idea of surrounding the world in continuous harp music for an entire day, all with the idea of creating world peace. And so, from that little seed, in the first year, when we all played at a particular time in our local time zone, we had music that surrounded the entire world. That year I performed by myself, and that was 13 years ago. Last year, we held a gig at the First Christian Church, and I had 15 harpists with me from all over the area. Kansas City, Lawrence, Wichita, Lindsborg. People of all different ages, all different harps, and all different abilities, but all getting together to play for peace. And that's the whole idea. And we were going to have that same thing today. And then 2020 happened. So, I gave people the option, said, we're going to go ahead and do this. The library decided that we were going to go ahead and have this as being one of our first live, back in the building performances, programs. And since we're celebrating 150, why not? But I gave people the option of coming and being here, of course, properly distanced, or to send me videos. Well, you can see they decided to be properly distanced, and I have some videos. Some from my normal people, but today, for the first time, we are truly international, because I have had videos come from all over the state, all over the nation, and I have 3 videos, I think, 4 videos that are from worldwide. And if the PowerPoint works, we're going to see them. So in the meantime, let me start off with a couple of pieces. The first one is by Johann Sebastian Bach. It's the prelude in C major that he wrote for what was called the Well-Tempered Clavier. Well, it's one of those pieces, if you play piano, you learn this piece. It's one of the big standards with the instrument. If you're a singer, you probably know it as Ave Maria, because Charles Gounod, the French composer, came along, took Bach's original piece and wrote a whole nother melody that goes on top of it, to which is sung the Ave Maria. But this is the original prelude in C major. Don't get old. Thank you very much. Now, this next piece is one that was written in March of this year because of the lockdown. A man by the name of Michael Jonkus wrote it. He is a Catholic priest, and he took a revised version of the 23rd Psalm and created this melody to use as to sing the version. This is what he calls "Shelter Me." Thank you. So let's go on to some of the PowerPoint that I have. This first person, Suzanne Shields, comes from Wichita. And she's one of the ones who comes and generally plays with us. In fact, she has a group from Wichita that come up with her. And here she's playing at a day where we go out and play on your front porch. And she decided she would send this, and this is a piece entitled Summer's End. I just love how she has the birds in the background. It's really great. Now you notice the harp that she's playing is a little different. And you'll see all different types and sizes of harps as we show the videos and you have different people together. Her harp is a smaller harp that doesn't have pedals. It has levers at the top that does what the pedals do on mine. They change the pitches of the strings. Her harp is made by Heartland Harps, and that particular one is made from carbon fiber instead of wood, which is much more durable and a lot lighter. It can blow away real easily too. So the next one is actually her ensemble in Wichita. It's the Wichita Harp Ensemble. And Verlene Shermer is, well, most of these people are harpists, but she does a lot of jazz in her background. So she has some real interesting chord structure that she's working with. And she's taken the theme from the Jupiter movement from the planets by Gustav Holst and arranged it for the ensemble. Now, Carol Wood is one of the people who answered my call to send videos, and she wrote this particular piece. I don't think specifically for this, but she wrote the piece. It's Invocation to Breed, and she's from Vermont. This next man is from Mexico. And the harp he is playing is very different, not so much in looks, but in the way it's constructed and the way it's played. You'll notice that he has long fingernails. The harps, most of the South American harps, are played using the fingernails as opposed to the pads of the fingers like classical harpists do up here. But he's playing a piece entitled Vatapá, which is a Brazilian dance.
Que fazer vatapá, procure fazer primeiro fogal, depois entender. Procuro uma neira baiana que saiba mexer, que saiba mexer, que saiba mexer. Procuro uma neira baiana que saiba mexer, que saiba mexer, que saiba mexer. Bota castanha de caju, um bocadinho mais, pimenta malagueta, um bocadinho mais. Bota castanha de caju, um bocadinho mais, pimenta malagueta, um bocadinho mais. Aumenta sal, gama no traje coco na hora de temperar. Sá com cebola, pimenta, iaia, na hora de machacar. Que faça bata pau, ai que bom bata pau, bata pau, bata pau, tal, pau, 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 iriguitim, 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 pau, 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 iriguitim. saiba mexer, que saiba mexer. Bota castanha de caju, um bocadinho mais, pimenta malagueta, um bocadinho mais. Bota castanha de caju, um bocadinho mais, pimenta malagueta, um bocadinho mais. Amendação, camarão, traje, coco, na hora de temperar. Saco, cebola, pimenta, ya, ya, na hora de machacar. Que fazem bata-pau, ai que bom bata-pau. Bata-pau, bata-pau, pau, 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 paranarim. Iriquitim, 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 iriquitim,
Well, I'm going to step in and do some playing. I think I bypassed that. To keep it in the international form and frame of mind, I'm going to do a piece that comes from Israel. This is entitled The Lilac Flower, written by Nurit Hirsch and arranged by Sunita Stanislaw. It's a love song. And Nurit wrote it when she was in her early 20s. It's one of the very first things she wrote. And she's now does a lot of things for movies and the like. But this is The Lilac Flower. Thank you. Well, this next piece is by an American composer by the name of Meg Robinson. It's one that I picked up earlier this year because it sounded like fun, and it is. She entitles it Irish Coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back. This next piece is by Catherine Taylor, who's from Fort Worth, Texas, and written by Brooke Bodie. And unfortunately, Brooke died just about a month or so ago. But this is his work, Upon the Willows. And my apologies to Catherine. I don't know what happened to the video. I know it was there yesterday, but it was lovely playing anyway. Okay, I did those already. Okay, Martha Gallagher is a wonderful woman who does some great things. She does a lot of therapeutic and healing type of music. And she's put together a number of pieces that she calls gratitudes. So this is gratitude number 13. She calls it Summer Fields. And she's in upper state New York. And it's not clickable either. Oh, I'm sorry, Martha. Well, I know she has a YouTube channel. I didn't put it up on that. But if you look for her name, Martha Gallagher, I'm sure, or you can try and do a search for gratitude. I'm sure you'll find her. Oh no. I hope this one works. This woman is from Luxembourg. And she wrote this piece specifically for this. In fact, this is the world premiere, hopefully. Her name is Asia Sergiva. I hope that's right. It's a piece that she wrote entitled The Isle of Avalon. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And no, it's not on YouTube. It's not. Oh no. It's on my OneDrive. Oh no. She's planning on releasing this, I think probably tomorrow. Oh, my apologies. Well, technology, this is 2020 after all. It's got to happen. Okay, let's try the next one. It was a gorgeous piece. Beautiful outdoor setting. Let's see. Okay, Dan Wiener. And really interesting guy. As you can see, he's an older man, and he's been playing around with things you can do with video. And this is a piece, traditional folk tuning titled Watching the Wheat.
Mine it is to watch the wheat and wonder at its growing, and fancy free that while I watch, another has the mowing. Come, my love, and follow me while drawing ever nearer. For you, my lovely maid, to me are dearer, ever dearer.
Okay, time for me again. This first piece is by Christina Turin, and she's another one that does a lot with the healing music and the therapeutic style. A piece that she wrote as she was coming away from a trip to King Arthur's Labyrinth in Wales. This melody kept coming to her, and she entitled it Onawan, which translates out as that mythical other world. Thank you. If we could have the PowerPoint once again. This next piece is entitled Haiku by Michael Scott. He was a pianist, New Age pianist, and recording a lot during the 80s and 90s, and still doing composing. But haiku, for those of you who aren't poetry fans or knowledgeable, is a Japanese poetry form where you have 3 lines of text, a total of 17 syllables. 5 in the first, 7 in the second line, and 5 in the third line. It doesn't rhyme, but it's supposed to invoke a picture or something unusual. There's one of the more famous of the haiku that translates out as, "Snail, my little man, slowly, very slowly, climb up Mount Fuji." So you can see that, the whole thing in just those 17 syllables. Well, a dear friend of mine was a haiku master in her own right, and she created what she calls aiku, because she incorporated a visual aspect to it as well. And the one on the screen is one of hers. And it is, "In his sleep, my cat," you can see the cat, "wiggles his whiskers in search of a salmon dream." So this is haiku. And this music is built in the same structure as the poem. Thank you. Thank you. This next one is one that means quite a lot to me. I've played it at my father's memorial. I've played it at a number of other funerals and memorial services. I try and do it anytime I want to express some healing thoughts, some hopeful thoughts. It's called Above the Clouds. Frank Volz is the composer. He lives on the East Coast. And whenever I play it, I have in my mind my wish for you that whatever you want, whatever you dream for, that you may always be able to soar above the clouds. Okay, we're going to try this again. Some more pieces from New Zealand, from the Auckland, New Zealand. Anna Dunwoody sent this, and it looks like, well, we may not have it. A piece that they had played as a rehearsal, getting ready for a performance, so they have a sound guy working away in the background. But she said it came out so nice, he decided to throw this up anyway. Cute little piece about Odzo the cat, which looks like is not clickable. Okay. Yeah, that link is not clickable. I didn't add that to the PowerPoint. But she does have some things, and I think this one may be on that. You can try. If you look for the Auckland, yeah, or Anna Dunwoody, either way, I think. Oh. Did you look under her name or under? Okay. So Odzo the cat. Odzo, there it is. Middle. Yay. And she does say down here at the bottom what's happening. Have the others downloaded, do you think? Okay. Rogine is a local woman. Actually, she's in Lindsborg now, but she's done a lot of composing, and she's another one that has one of those carbon fiber harps. This is one of her own pieces. It's entitled Celebration. Well, one of her arrangements is one that I try and do every single time that I do a Harpist for Peace. It's her arrangement for a harp ensemble for Let There Be Peace on Earth. Now, it's one I like to sing, and I have the words up here if you want to follow along, sing along, loud, in your head, whatever, read along, whatever you feel free doing. But I'd like to do Let There Be Peace on Earth. Cy Miller and Joe Jackson wrote it. Rogine Laux is the one who arranged this particular one. Now, if you look at the words, there are some differences from the way it's normally sung. They do the ensemble version. I'm going to try and go do it with them. Let's give it a shot. This be my heartfelt vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let be peace on earth. Begin with me. Thank you very much. I believe world peace is possible. Celebrate. Do what you can. Think globally, act locally, you know all the catchphrases. But all in all, peace be unto you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. He says videos are downloaded. Let's go back. Yeah, at least the one. Yes, that one. That's the Isle of Avalon. Thank you. And thank you. I put it together. He made it work.